You know, in the high-stakes game of global politics, words can be just as dangerous as weapons. And right now, the things being said between the US, Israel, and Iran, well, they're pointing straight toward a real, actual conflict. We are right on the edge of something serious.
And just listen to this. This is the President of the United States. He's not exactly beating around the bush. Eradicate. I mean, that is an incredibly strong, incredibly final word. It's a clear red line basically saying any move by Iran will be met with overwhelming force.
And Iran's response? It is just as blunt, just as intense. They're not just acknowledging a threat. From their point of view, they're saying the war has already started. This is way past simple disagreement. These are war drums getting louder by the second.
So what's really going on here? What's pushing these countries right to the brink? How in the world did we get to this point? To figure that out, we've got to look at what's happening on the ground right now.
Okay, so the immediate spark seems to be a meeting between the leaders of the US and Israel. Now, on paper, they're talking about a ceasefire in Gaza. But if you're sitting in Tehran, you're seeing something totally different. You're seeing an alliance that you believe is plotting to keep your country down.
But let's be clear, this fire didn't just start out of nowhere. The tension has been building and building for months, especially after those strikes on Iran's nuclear sites over the summer. What we're seeing now, it's the result of this long-simmering conflict that's threatening to boil over.
And here is where it gets even more murky. When the president was asked point blank if the goal here is regime change in Iran, his response was, well, it was a non-response. And that silence, that ambiguity, it leaves this huge question just hanging in the air. Is this all just about deterrence, or is there a much bigger plan at play?
And it all comes down to this final, chilling warning. Very powerful. That phrase is so vague, but at the same time, it's undeniably threatening. It's sending a crystal-clear signal to Iran. Any misstep, any miscalculation could trigger a response that's impossible to ignore.
So this brings us to the ultimate question, right? We've heard the threats, we've seen the posturing. When the language is this extreme, when the rhetoric is this hot, what comes next? Is it only a matter of time before words turn into action? The whole world is basically holding its breath, waiting to find out.